earlier on, made a poll by Global Info Analytics on NDC actually giving the youth more opportunities than the NPP. Unshesa video na mesre kona kokohe. Na in that poll no ye say ohwe delegates a ye kan mo a omo delegates mdodo na ye over 50% eye mbebu no a eye NDC. But ohwe NPP for delegates na say over 50% eye mbrewafo enengokrafo. Now, there is another poll by the same Global Info Analytics, and I really like what Global Info Analytics is doing, because all the political parties they'll begin to restructure, or they'll learn something from this and see what is actually working. This poll Global Info Analytics Ediabano compare NDC and NPP by educational qualifications. On say first no NPP for MITS omo members ene eyesuku for TSC o akrachi for NPP omo no mo ya akrachi for yesi obi akọ school a ono no join NPP once ansem no. This poll has now come here to debunk that. Now it is looking like, or now from this poll no, it shows that Ghana for our more eco school no dodo na no, they are now rather joining the NDC. What does it mean? Was this the case already? Because first na NPP for eka sansem ni ninano. Na scientific data bia embarke. Inti endesa aba say ya, we are going to ask a very simple question. Was it the case already? Say na neti. Be san say NPP for no mo anoye dinti no. Na eye yen say omo no mo nkrofo akọ school. Ana say na enye sa na neti, but NDC worked underground. Ena underground no ende ababe say we'll go into it so you understand what's going on. Now nini or say NPP and NDC delegates by qualification by educational qualifications, right? Oshe delegates na GHS NPP for omoye nkrofo school a womo akọ edru GHS pe 45%. It yefa NPP delegates 100 emu 45 omo school kwa womo akọ no emu 45 of the 100 no omo school kwa womo akọ no highest level a womo do ye JSS wanko SS ene ye NPP for tiende NPP delegates a womo ho no dodo na omo anko SS, the highest level ye GSS 45% and 32% NDC. Inti NDC so for monkro 400 emu 32 omo anko SS, the highest level of education JSS. And then now we come to SHS. Oshe MPP delegates 100, offer delegates 100 emu 19 pe enako school edu SS, the highest level of education SS. NPP delegates na womugu a womoto abama ba omiano emu 19 pe enako SS yefa 100 but offer NDC delegates 100 emu 37 enako school edu SS. Na afi yeba tertiary oba tertiary a offer MPP delegates 100 emu 28 enako tertiary. Inti NPP delegates 100 no omumu 28 ako university. Oba NDC for just give me 1 minute of your time. Let me interrupt with this very important notice. Sabo heme na opese o reduce a year wefu from this level to this level. Very simple. Nyama miensa na ewo sa oye. Eto de bia ya na nkrofo bebre eka se eduro bi ebetumi ama wefu akofom entro eduro bi eni ho ebetumi ayesa na wa wotie mi wato eduro sa we hu se wanom enye hwe na nyama miensa no media atro book enkrata obrone se opese osie bibi from bibinia fashe book mu nti nyama miensa no media atro book mi ameti he na mefuso enyama me ye ma mefu ekofom within 3 months pe nti book no pe bia on your screen obetumi click any of the icons na wape book no and as a link na wa comment box the mo say no o click here be another page. Into page we no mostly no a mobile money na be use. Ope hard copy of the book na wa click here. So ope book no phone so na wa click here. So ope video yankasa ye kenkan book na ma na we for wo ni ma kenkan na eno so wa click ubenya video ni to tia through mobile money na wenya video no ana wenya book no na uye we ni na still on sanka book no ana we tia ka we na still on sanka book na o ya ade we na still unya kwan enya book na don't worry, call the number and I say message 055 807 4986 055 807 4986 o messages our number now benya book no. Now aside the fact say if we kese enye fe no yesi Ghana for yare a ekum Ghana for dodo na te say stroke, BP, akoma yare diabetes ne nyama no nini na no fu kese ene deba na ya na nsem wo ya America no asem America no say the teenager ho enonim nti se wutie me na wefusu na okọ hospital ko ye tester ya na bia ye ka tro se cholesterol ye high dodo na no fu kese no ene ekose nti se wutie me na opese reduce the size of your stomach very simple. Get the book as I've shown you in the video. Mama yentie ye mame baako ne testimony a wode aba just after a year buying the book and doing the things in the book.
Yeah, melodies. Only me na me pesa me kasa. Me swat to the extent say me na fufu nyina complain say senior me swat no enye fine. Emfata me look like before. And no say me numa drubi a me nyai. Me bibi a me nyai na emfata me.
So this is a very good problem to have. Say osobeti na nkrofo ehun ne say senya oso ati de ebia na ofe drobi. Me see drobi eni ho. Enyama na wo book ni mu a. Na eno ano no yentia story no eso. Si delegates emu 100 emu 22 and akwanti ehon ne de NPP for etwa NDC. Right? I think say the tertiary and the GSS no NPP echa NDC, but SS no and NDC ababecha eye NPP. So it's more like a balance because where the NPP beats the NDC also in the middle ground are beating the NPP by a huge margin. So that's what it means. And then no formal qualification. So muni na obia wanko bibia wanko school. Only formal qualification bia no MPP 8% and NDC 9%. This is quite interesting. Ubisame, what do I think about this data? What this data tells me is that, especially as someone who is an NDC person, what this data tells me is that NDC4 try to get a policy, right? What this data is telling me is that NDC4 try to get a policy to encourage more for. So seriously, it looks like NDC4 bebre epe school, right? That what the data means for me is that NDC4 bebre pay school. Now so do na no omudru SSR omun continue. So maybe odu SS now won't continue and university no and na tertiary no ebetumi aye sikasem or anything at all. So what this is telling me is that the NDC or say me a strategist ewa NDC ena say me to NDC for they should try as much as possible to mentor or more SS levels, no, right? They should sponsor them and they should mentor them so that most of them will enter the tertiary level and learn and better themselves. Ubisami na me NDC strategies at the me no. Mun shadam pe mentors. Mun pen crofo no mun sponsor mun crofo no mun school. The NDC is doing something ama meniaje, and I know say NPP for be we anansia. In fact, on say first no, ni eka lawyers NPP. Indiana Ghana Bar Association no, almost every time no, they are aligned with NPP because Ghana has say onyako school no ko no ba better than lawyer pe. Wakwa join the NPP, right? I watched the video Afenyuma Kinkan Sembi say now no, oh yeah, it looks like the NDC silently sponsored their people. And then the NDC so ababenya nkrofo bebre e wo law firm and a law side no. Afenyuma Kinkan Sembi awakana nsiyano no. In an interview, that's what he said. So the NDC knows what they are doing. So just as how they sponsored people silently and now their people have also become lawyers no. I think that they should do the same to the teaming youth now or more SHS or now or more SHS qualification no? Because 37%. So it should reflect in the tertiary. Sponsor your people. Momo monko school. At the end of the day, the record is there. Oshe Dr. Manebo Amamone Felix Ofosu Kwachemo any Okujato Abla, they were mentored when they were in school. NDC form penny for a year at a mills, and this idea nearby. Emma, your mentors uncle free, and then look at them. Omuno more heady, omuno more lady. So it should be a tradition. I know the NDC still is doing it. But it's not like I'm speaking against the NDC because I feel they are not doing it. I know they are doing it. But they should, they should keep on doing it and they should do it more. They should start sponsoring people in their, especially their constituencies and the likes. For all you know, no. And no crab to me, ama. When you're more, Dr. Manebo ama ye can want no. No, MPP new. MPP new from Eastern region. But the NDC for year, omo reaching out to Dr. Manebo ama when he was still a student, you know. And then oma obabe than the NDC. So there are people ebia wo mobusian for mo MPP for. Very brilliant people. Get in touch. Start mentoring them. At the end of the day, it will be an asset for your own political party. But basically, no. What this means is that NDC4 have about 59% of people say ye de bomo, right? Ye can't from SS to tertiary. NDC4 they have the highest number of people. What you say? Because ye can say gan obi akọ school eya na GSS ni yen kan ka say wa akọ school now do GSS na want to yaso eya ni yen kan to say wa akọ school at least basic no e was all called SS. It is ye kan is ani ye kan the basic it looks like now the NDC has more students than the NPP. Because from SS no NDC was 37%. 37 plus 22 59. NPP from SS no was 19%. 19 plus 28 47. So from SHS level to tertiary nedia. Now the NDC into ye can a school for party and the NDC nada ni a school for party. We opa ubesu opa ye de obeye. That is what the data is showing. A statistics, a data, and the NDC nada ni school for party. In the NPP for senior na mo de wa mo and the NPP ni school for party no. NDC ababe JF munsem. JF for muntre wa your comment box ni mo. We make say we to NDC for na NPP NPP mintu mo for zede. Efutu ben. NPP se metu mo for efutu ne say tobe no tobe munyai tobe anono munyai. Listen, for all you know, and I make for all you know, the nana NPP can say oh ye near encro for school ye near encro for school ye near encro for school ni nano. For all you know, it was even a lie. For all we know no krano, because that one not data be ambaki, but today there's a data trace NDC for mum na eco school more. But for all you know, no NPP the no more the no keke. But prior to 2024 elections, I told you, say, there is one thing in this country. NDC4, they have people, just that they have silent people. But NPP for ewo nkrofo a wo mo ano ye den. Nti de bia wo mo nkrofo kasasa na NDC for ye kuma ebe ye say NPP for no na eye ade. Now so na NDC for no essing NPP, and I've always said that on this platform. Say NDC wa ben for now so NPP for wa no nti ebe ye so mumum no mo aben, but ejuma ne ba be si wa e ho na bo say NDC for onyansa. Amenka. I say it. It is for all we know, Nekrano. For all this while, NDC has always been beating NPP in the field of education. This is just, and I'm not trying to be tribalistic, right? I'm not trying to be tribalistic, but this is even the reality. I'm not trying to be tribalistic. And Rana, Melodies ebusi ni be frame me. Na ofre me na one me kan ever. One me can ever no catch him so or no crown or a retired teacher. And I'm catching say, hey, ever for dear. What dear money mu teachers and send the move in there. Hello, three. And I'm say, hey, Obama me my brabo moi, me mammy teacher, me mammy teacher, me papa teacher. Just say me line soon in a teacher. Do me soon as me nani teacher, are they? Ebusi obi a teachers are. It's not or catch them say Melodies ebusi and ne catch them say ono nso nebusi teachers nkwa or ye ever knew. No catch them say nebusi teachers nkwa. And na me ne say evers for there mo de mo ejuma no teachers. And we all know say oko oba Ghana ha ho amopa na ye NDC for is it not the evers. So for all we know, the NDC has always been the most educated people. For all we know. But because NDC form Pekasa, omuye community, na ye huni say, oh, I don't know. But one try your comment box, Nimo. That's it.